Hey everyone, in this lesson I'm going to give you my 5 top tips for having better on-camera presence as an online instructor. Tip number 1, kind of obvious, but you have to put yourself on camera. Make sure that you include some lectures that show your face. This helps build a connection with your students. Tip number 2 is to outline or script your lessons. I know when I was starting out, I would try to just ramble through a lecture just with the course topic being written down beforehand. But I found that I wasn't that good at doing that, and I really had to bullet point my outlines very thoroughly so that I wasn't doing a lot of pausing, I wasn't rambling on from topic to topic. And students don't like that. They want you to get to the point. Especially with online courses, shorter is typically better. And even if you have to script out your entire lesson, this is better than doing lots of ums and ers and not feeling confident with what you're teaching. So in the end, scripting, or at the very least doing a thorough outline, will help you have better on-camera presence. Tip number 3 is to share your personality with your students. I loved my college professors and high school teachers who shared their personal story with us. It built a connection between the student and teacher that was deeper than just someone telling you how to do something, teaching you whatever the textbook said. And that will help you feel more comfortable while you're on camera. When you're able to just share your natural self, share your story with a student, it's easy to talk about yourself. It's easy to talk about our story, our past, and that will help us be more comfortable on camera when we are sharing our personal story. And then on the flip side, when we're teaching a topic, it will help us be more comfortable then as well. Tip number 4 is to wear something that makes you feel confident. On one hand, you might feel more comfortable wearing sweatpants or pajamas while you are recording your videos, but you also want to show off your authoritative professional side, and that comes across a lot with what you're wearing. So wear something that makes you feel good. This will come across in how you speak on camera, and people will look up to you partly because of what you're wearing. Tip number 5 is to make mistakes and to improve upon them. Of course, we're all going to make mistakes. Heck, when we've been recording this course alone, Christian and I have messed up so many times, and we cut a lot of that mess up. And we cut off, this is a good example of it. And a lot of the times we do end up cutting that out in the editing room, but sometimes we just leave the mistakes in there and we'll learn from them. Students will give us feedback. I've gotten a lot of feedback from my students who take my earlier courses and didn't like how I rambled on. They didn't like the way I was saying certain words. They didn't like my accent or whatever it was. And that's helped me to improve my courses that I create now. And so with everything, it's always a learning process. Practice makes perfect, like Christian said. So I encourage you to just keep practicing, put out content, get feedback, learn from those mistakes, and get better for your next online course. Those were my 5 tips for better on-camera presence as an online instructor. If you want to enroll in the full, complete Camera Confidence course, click the link in the description below.